Hello again. So how to work out and get jacked in 20 minutes or less or more. Depends on how fast you are. I'm not the most jacked guy out there, you know. I mean, I'm not on steroids, none of that shit. But I work out for like 20 minutes a day, bro. For like, I don't even know how long. I've been working out for 5 years now. I'm 19. I started training when I was 14. And my problem. So essentially, why I'm making this video is because when I fucking started training, there was so much information out there on the internet. You know, I went on the internet and tried to figure out how the fuck do you work out. You know, how do you gain muscle mass? How do you get bigger? Stuff like that. There was just so many different people saying so many different things. It was so confusing for a beginner. So I was just obsessively sitting there, you know, 14, 15, just trying to figure out how the fuck you do this shit, you know. And they said all kinds of, you know, if you don't fucking, you know, do your BCAAs within 30 minutes of going to the gym, you're gonna fucking die. Or, you know, you have to shock the muscle. If you don't shock the muscle, bro, every other day, you fucking die. You can't do the same exercises every time you work out, or your entire family suffocates instantly, you know. So, I mean, that's the impression I got anyway. It was super serious. So it was just extremely complicated all of a sudden. And then I started doing the exact opposite of what they told me. So, oh, you can't do the same exercises. I've done the same 10 exercises for 4 years straight. I don't go to the gym. I work out in my room. It takes me 20 minutes a day. I work out every single day. Yes, perhaps it's better to work out whatever every other day, but I just keep it simple and work out every day at night. So yeah, so I'll show you my workout here. But this is my fucking gym. That's it. And I don't even use the big bar. I only use the dumbbells and the pull-up bar. This gym probably costs, so this workout equipment probably costs about like $100 or something like that. So find some dumbbells that you can lift up and down 10 to 30 times. Let's say 20 times. So for me, I mean, these are probably a little light, but these are 12.5 kilos because I'm from Europe. I don't know what that is in pounds, but 12 kilos. So you have your dumbbells. So what you do, the first exercise you do is fucking calf raises, bro. You gotta train your calves. Calves you can really hit hard. So you can, I mean, do them 50 times, I don't care. 50 to 100 reps, right? And you can do them fast. Like, you don't have to go slow. Why? Because your calves are meant to walk. When you walk, your calves, you engage your calf, which means that is what the calves are meant to do. They're not meant to lift heavy shit up and down like this. It doesn't make any sense. You gotta train your muscles how they're meant to be used. So your calves are meant as an endurance muscle. When you walk, right? So you do high reps. So 50 to 100 reps. But you always train till you can't, till failure. They keep it simple. They train till failure. I know they say, oh, if you stop 1 rep before failure. And of course, you don't have to go to absolute fucking failure. But go until it hurts a lot. After the calf raises, so you do each exercise right after the other. So calf raises, after calf raises, you go down on your knees like this, and then you do Arnold presses for your shoulders, like this, and you do them. So how I like to do them is slow on the way down and explode up. Trust me, like this. Like as fast as you can on the, on the way up. And if you haven't trained like that, you do it like slowly or whatever, it'll make a huge difference, bro. Like explosive training. You'll get a way better pump. You just feel like you worked harder in a way, you know what I'm saying? You got to deserve to build muscle, bro. You have to think about it like that. If you're not going through pain, how the fuck are you supposed to build muscle? I'm not a scientist, I'm more of a bro scientist, but does that not make sense to you? If you want your muscles to grow, you have to go through the pain of making them grow, just as everything else in life. If you're not willing to go through the pain, you're never gonna be a champion, bro. Anyway, after the Arnold presses, you do some sort of triceps exercise. So I do these, right behind the head, and do them for 20 reps as well. I could do, or 20 reps. I mean, just do it till you can't do it anymore. And then once you're doing too many reps and it takes too fucking long, buy some new weights that are heavier. Or you can buy those weights that like you can adjust. That's actually a very good idea. So it's a bigger one-time investment, but it'll save you money in the future. So you just have those, and you can literally train with those forever. You don't need a fucking gym. None of that shit. And then after triceps, you do biceps. So you do your standard, curls like this. We could do hammer curls. What I like to do is I like to, do them normally until I can't do it anymore. And then I hit hammer curls like that. Because hammer curls are a little easier, you engage your forearm a little bit more. So that's the first circuit. That's your shoulder, arm, calf circuit, all the smaller muscle groups. You do that 3 times. So now you rest. So after you've done that, you're pretty exhausted, probably. Yeah, so you have to rest about 2 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Actually, like longer rest periods are better than shorter rest periods. So you have to rest. So rest like 2 minutes and hit it again. Rest 2 minutes, hit it again. And then you hit number 2 circuit. So number 2 circuit, you use your pull-up bar. Let me show you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna do pull-ups, push-ups, and squats and planks. So this is like the bigger muscle groups. So you hopefully have like a door jam like this. And then you just do pull-ups till failure. So I can do about 10. So this pull-up bar kind of thing has a lot of different adjustments, but really you just need the neutral one. That's the best one. I mean, you could do them like that or like under grip, but since I already trained my biceps, I like to do a neutral grip. So you just do a neutral grip like this. And then, super simple, just do them until you can't do any more of them, man. So, yeah, do them till failure. And then on your last set of on your third set, which is your last set, you can hit like negatives. So when you can't do any more, like jump up like this, and then just do the negative part until you absolutely can't do any more. And now you train your muscle till failure, and it has to grow. And if it doesn't, there's something wrong with this world. And then after pull-ups, you do push-ups. And then just do your push-ups like this, bro. So I take the neutral grip like this as well. And yeah. Just do your push-ups, bro. And do them until you can't do any more of them. And after that, you do your squats. I mean, it doesn't really matter which exercise you pick as the first one or the last one, as long as you do them. I mean, I typically start with the hardest one first, and that's pull-ups. That's the hardest one for me. The most difficult, strenuous one. But you can start with squats, I don't care, just as long as you do them. And then, pull-ups, push-ups, squats. So, I just do bodyweight squats, bro. Like this, go all the way down, up like that. And trust me, if you do them correctly, which is explode up, like do all your exercises like this, explosively. If you do that, you won't be able to do more than 20 reps. You don't need to put on a bunch of weight on your back and like put that much, pressure on your back. It doesn't make any sense when you can just do it with body weight, right? And then after that, you do your planking. So if you can't even do a normal plank, start on your knees. And that counts for push-ups as well. Like if you can't do them, start on your knees, and then you will be able to do some of them. And if you can't do that, like only do the negative part, right? So push-ups. Only do the negatives like this. And then, if you're an absolute beginner or you're like severely overweight or something like that, do them like that. You can always fucking work out, man. Anyway, the plank, you go up like this, and you just hold it. And just squeeze your glutes and your stomach muscles. And then just hold it till you can't hold it anymore. And the stronger you get, the further out you can have your arms. So the more difficult it is to keep your core tight, right? So it has its own progressive overload. Pull-ups. I mean, who the fuck can do 30 pull-ups? Pretty much no one. So you can keep practicing pull-ups forever without adding any weight whatsoever, because until you can do 30 pull-ups, bro, you don't have to add any weight. And the push-ups, just keep doing push-ups. You don't have to add any weight either. Just do push-ups until you can do like 1,000 push-ups. Will never happen. Just keep doing the push-ups, bro. And in terms of the dumbbells, once you're too light for the exercises, you can just buy some new ones. Or if you got the adjustable ones, you can just put up the weight. And 40 kilo dumbbell curls. No one can do that. So with this tiny amount of equipment, you can literally work out for the rest of your life at home. In 20 minutes, it takes no time. A set of the 4 exercises before, like the first 4 exercises, so calf raises, Arnold presses, tricep extensions, and bicep curls, that probably takes about 3 minutes with 2-minute rest, that's 5 minutes times 3, that's 15 minutes. Then you do the other set. So I mean, below 30-minute, a 30-minute workout every day, every other day. You pick your choice, and you essentially can do that forever, and you don't have to change up the fucking exercises. All I know is that I've made so many gains. I'll put in a before picture here. So this is what was when I was going to the gym. Like I was 16 in this picture, so that's 3 years ago, and I've made plenty of gains since then. This is me today. So and by doing, and this is literally all I've been doing for 3 years, 3 or 4 years. The same exercises every day over and over again. So that's the only workout program you need. Don't overcomplicate it, please. Yeah, so I really hope I'm helping someone out there, because that was my biggest issue going into the fitness industry, like the fitness game. Like, how the fuck do you do this? What is the best workout? And this is the best workout for me. I mean, take what you need, take what you can use, and apply it to your own routine. But the most important thing to take away from this video is that you don't have to overcomplicate things. Look how simple this is. Pull-up bar, 2 dumbbells. That's all you fucking need. Like, I don't even think about it anymore. It takes 30 minutes out of my day, and I don't even have to do it every day. I just do it every day because I enjoy it, you know? And yeah, and then obviously the diet. So, I mean, you need 4 things to work out or like gain muscle or whatever, or lose weight. You need a good training program, and yeah, keep it simple. And then you need a diet. Keep it simple as well. I'll show you my diet in like 2 seconds. Then you need consistency. So you need to do it consistently for a long time, which is number 4, time. So yeah, good workout program, diet, time, and then consistency. Those are the 4 things you need. And then you will, I can guarantee you'll make gains. It's not even like a business where it's not guaranteed it'll work. It might go bankrupt or something. If you do those 4 things for years, you will gain muscle. It's literally impossible for you not to gain muscle. I don't even know, bro, if we even live in the same world then. Yeah, you will gain muscle. I guarantee you that. It's going to be difficult. It's going to hurt, but it's going to be worth it in the long run, bro. There's so many benefits to like just being bigger and like being in shape. So it's like it's one of the craziest status symbols is having a good physique, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, my diet. I eat 4 things, and this is the only meal I ever eat. I mean, there's a little bit of variations, you know. Maybe I'll use maybe I'll add some blueberries or some fucking, like, eat rice or pasta instead of bread. Anyway, I eat bread. I typically have like 3 slices of bread. I eat about 5 eggs, like a good amount of meat. So this is what, 150 grams chicken, and then some Greek yogurt. And I mean, then you stir the egg and the chicken together in a pot. Add some Greek yogurt on the side and fry up some bread. And there you have an amazing meal. And I use a lot of oil and a lot of butter to make it tasty and crispy. And that's the only meal I've been eating for 3 years as well. I don't have my fucking FitnessPal or some shit like that. I tried it for like 3 days, but I lost my mind trying to fucking, you know, weigh my eggs and stuff. Come on, bro. Keep it simple. You need to keep things sustainable, so you can do it for a long period of time. Because if you're not in this game for the long term, you're never gonna make any progress or become successful in any way, shape, or form, man. This is a long game. This is like a lifelong journey, you know what I'm saying? So you gotta enjoy it. So I enjoy this meal. I really enjoy it. It's all I want to eat. I don't feel like eating anything else ever, which means I can do it consistently for a long period of time. I mean, you don't have to eat this, but you get the point. There's a lot of protein. There's some fat in the form of the yogurt, and then you have some carbs here, right? And you don't even have, I mean, I typically eat about 3 times a day, like fucking breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and then sometimes 4 times a day. And I don't even believe in the whole bulking, cutting thing. Yeah, I don't think you have to do that if you get enough protein. I mean, there's also some evidence suggesting that, I heard this once, you know, the positive nitrogen balance is really all you need, which is you need enough protein, and that's about it, and you'll gain muscle, especially if you're a beginner. But I am not a beginner at all. I've been working out for 5 years, and I'm still, you know, gaining weight. I mean, it's slow, yeah. I'm about 90 kilos right now. That's about 210 pounds, 6'3". But I gain about, I mean, probably like 3 kilos a year or something like that. And I don't really gain any fat. I mean, obviously my weight and like how lean I am fluctuates, but because I'm not obsessive about it. It's not my, you know, my job or whatever. This is not if you want to be a fitness model. This is like for the average person who just wants to get in better shape and like get a little bigger or something like that. Yeah, not for fucking bodybuilders or whatever. If you want to be a bodybuilder,
Do as the bodybuilders do. If you want to look like me, like have a bit of muscle in the frame, you know, you saw how I looked before, how I look now, then do as I do, or do somewhat of what I'm doing. And if you also want to do other things in your life, like if you actually want to have a life and not just be in good shape, you need to keep it simple and make sure you don't spend all your time in the gym or something. Like the amount of time I save and money I save doing this is insane. 30 minutes a day. Normally you spend about 3 hours in the gym, 2 hours, 3 hours. Like you look at your phone and fucking 3 hours has passed. Plus the problem with the gym is that you don't really work out in the gym. You also look at girls, you also look at the bigger dudes, intimidated, whatever. There's a lot of things going on. It's like saying you're gonna go out and socialize in the bar or the club. But what you're not saying is that you're also gonna drink and do all kinds of other shit, right? That's the same as saying you're gonna work out and you go to the gym. You go to yeah, sure, you work out, but you also talk to people. You also look at other people, blah, blah, blah. When you work out in your room by yourself with like some fucking nice tunes, it's just you and the fucking weights and you're ultra focused. You're gonna always have a better workout that way, trust me. If you don't believe me, try it. And it might work for you. But it also depends on your, like, how introverted or extroverted you are. I'm pretty introverted myself. I don't like being around a lot of people when I train. But some people really do. They strive on, you know, the fact that there's people looking at them and stuff. I don't like doing that shit. I like working out in my room. So, I mean, I hope you got something from this video. So, the main points is that you need 4 things to work out or gain muscle or get in shape or whatever. You need a good training program. I just showed you my training program, which is all about simplicity and efficiency. Then you have my diet, which is also all about simplicity and efficiency, I guess, and the fact that it tastes good and I like it. Then you need a bunch of time. It's going to take a long time. It's a lifestyle thing. You're not going to gain muscle overnight. And when you have gained the muscle, you still need to work out to maintain it, bro. So you need to be in this for the long game or you're never going to succeed. And the 4th thing is consistency, and that goes with time. You need to be consistent. Do this consistently for a long time, and then you will guaranteed build muscle. But another thing about consistency is to stay consistent, you need to keep it as simple as possible and as efficient as possible. So you have to think as little as possible, right? It's always going to be better than being stressed over, oh, I have to shuck the muscles today. What? So yeah, that's my video on working out.